Hey everybody, Joe Haygood here, aka mclazyj. We're back. Oops, I need to go get one more thing. I'll be alright. It'll be okay. Let's see, I'm just gonna take this, just moving some stuff around my screen. Don't pay attention to that, it's all good. Let's see, just moving some stuff around. Well, I had stuff here, but I was kind of out of place, so it's all good now. Okay, that'll work. So yeah, I'm Joe Haygood, aka mclazyj. We're back. It is Friday night. A little change of pace. We're gonna be doing some of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're in the bonus case right now, and I kind of wanted to finish it. Excuse me. So hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. Sorry I got off to a little bit of a late start, and it might put a damper on me trying to finish everything tonight, but we're gonna see what we can do. The goal is to try and finish tonight. Now, like I said, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna do what I can to make it happen. Why do I think she's guilty? And that sister is covering for her. Yeah, we met him. Well, that doesn't sound good. He's the victim. Ugh. Evidence transfer. I kind of forgot to write my stuff down here. What else can we present to him? Trophy? I guess we can show him the knife. Oh, excuse me. Got an award from diligence myself. Congratulations. I don't think we have anything else. Maybe we do. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we have that. Okay. So now... Okay. Dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. Okay, none of that worked. He seems to just be spitting out rhymes. The phone's broken. I do not know what our neighbors are doing, but they're going crazy over there. But the trunk wouldn't have closed if it was broken. Right? Wouldn't it? He's a weird guy. $675 or 6 to 7S. 12.2. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick because I'm sleepy right now. I need to wake up. So I will be right back. All right, let's get back to it, shall we? Hmm. Hmm. Except I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. Seems interesting. Are they saying that they rigged the system? Says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, I know that song. Your phone. So she tried to call her sister on the day of the murder. I don't think you do. And I really do think the older sister's covering for the younger sister. You know? Which makes sense, you know? You don't want your baby sister to go to jail. You're going to take the fall for it. I'm not saying that's necessarily smart, but okay. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. So we've got to find some form of good old Edgeworth. Miss Angel Star, the cough-up queen. Oh. Years ago, was a special investigator with the police. Well, now that's some information that would have been important. Okay. Yes. They are definitely talking about us. Okay. 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 Trying to knock out two.
Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here.
That doesn't show her murdering. Okay. It's most certainly the defendant. See something. Hey, what's up? Go to sleep. What's up, Ivan? How are you? Sorry about that. No, I gotta go turn on my air conditioning. It's getting like hot in here. We turned it off because it was getting cold, but now I'm like, with the light and everything, it's making me sweat. What's happening, man? How are you? That'll wake me up. It's like the monotonous tone of the, you know, brr, 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 when the text comes up. It's very kind of, I don't know, man. That sounds like just sort of hitting me. What's happening to you? How's everything going? Hopefully, things going well with your, in the family. But she's not holding it. In that photo, she's not holding a knife.
Objection!
Objection?
Objection!
Blood splatter? But she's not holding a knife.
Objection! Objection!
Blood splatter. So, okay. I didn't find this out until the case before this one. It's when you start the game, you start off as a rookie investigator. You've never investigated, you've never done a public defender case, and your boss gets murdered and you have to defend, and you're defending the sister, I believe, that has been accused of murder. You find out in the case right before this one where Miles is the prosecutor, you're the defending attorney. Miles Edgeworth was framed for murder, and you find out that they were friends like back in high school. So Miles Edgeworth, Phoenix Wright, they know each other from a long time ago. But Miles Edgeworth tries to play it off and say like, oh yeah, I don't remember any of that. But you find out he did. And they are set up as rivals, but I know I've never really played many of the games. I played this first game on the DS most of the way through. I never did this bonus case, but later on, they actually set up a trilogy of Miles Edgeworth games where I guess he becomes a defense attorney. I'm not sure. But it's kind of neat. That's it. So yeah, I don't know if there's any nuance to it from beyond that standpoint, but I do know like they made a trilogy of this one, and then I believe there's, like I said, there's a Miles Edgeworth trilogy, and then I think they went back and made another series with both of them again, where I think they might be working together.
Objection!
Uh-oh. Waluigi's. I need to get back to Luigi's Mansion 3 at some point and finish that. Now that I'm thinking about it. Rubber gloves prove it. No, they don't.
Objection!
However, ah! No, no, no. Hell, I didn't even finish, the Zelda before Tears of the Kingdom. I never got Pikmin 4. I did buy Pikmin 3 on the Wii U, and then I strangely never played it. And I never finished the... What was it? Was that the first one, Fire Emblem? Is that the first... It was Three Houses? Because I need to finish that one, too. I think you actually watched me play that on a stream at some point. At this point, I'd probably have to go back and restart Three Houses just because it's been so long since I played it. It's like Octopath Traveler. They dropped it back on Game Pass, and I was like, oh, man, I should pick that back up and play it again. Oh, man. I got destroyed my first battle in. I just forgot all the controls. Forgot everything. Yeah, I need to finish Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I mean, just looking at my Switch backlog. So, I don't know, Ivan, if you if you've been, I know you haven't watched recent. I don't know if I mentioned it at some point, but we're looking to plan a trip to Japan. And I am really looking forward to just going through some of those, antique game stores or old game stores like Super Potato and the thing it's like Takeoff or something like that. They're like thrift stores, but like I want to go and look for a lot of that. Try to go back and find like some games that are a little older. I thought about buying like a Super Famicom and a Master System while I was there, just because I think it'd be weird. But yeah, I've been looking. I think, one of the things is we're looking to take Japan Airlines. And this is not going to happen until like 2026, like March. Well, the Super Famicom stuff. Well, it's weird. You can play Super Nintendo games in a Super Famicom, but not the other way around. And it has to do with pins that are on the cartridge. That the Famicom games have pins that go in. Super Nintendo cartridges don't. That's why they'll work in a Super Famicom. But the Famicom cartridges that have the pins, there's no area for those pins to recess. And so you can't put the cartridge all the way in. Now, supposedly, you could bust the prongs off and then it'll work, but maybe I'm wrong. The bigger issue is those old consoles, because in America, we use NTSC on the old tube televisions, which was 29.97 frames per second. However, in Japan, just like in England and a bunch of places in Europe, they used PAL, which was 24 frames per second. That's why if you ever try to download like a PAL encoded DVD back in the LimeWire days, you download like a PAL encoded DVD file and burn it, it would play a little weird on your TV. It would feel a little sped up at times. And it's because the frame rates were off. It would work, but it would just play weird. So it was kind of awkward, but it will work. It's just the frame rates are going to be off, and that can be a problem, especially like the bigger issue is I'd have to go and buy like a SCART device to like hook it up to an HDMI and a bunch of stuff like that. So realistically speaking, I'm probably not going to. I may not do it, but we'll see. The bigger thing is there are some PlayStation games I'd like to get that you can't get here. And you can call me weird, but I'm a big fan of Dead or Alive, and you can't get Dead or Alive Extreme Scarlet here for PlayStation 4 or Extreme Dead or Alive 3 Extreme Scarlet. Yes, it's the volleyball game. I have it for the Vita, Dead or Alive Extreme Venus, which was a Vita import, which I have. But I'm going to see if I can get the PlayStation 4 version while I'm there. Those are not region locked because they're all basically HD on Blu-ray, so you don't have to worry about any of the NTSC stuff because it all runs through an HDMI, and that's a standard worldwide. I also want to get some Xbox games just because I think that's hilarious to have them show up, especially if they're very Japanese titles. To have those show up in your achievement list is really funny. So, I have been practicing Japanese. I've been doing Duolingo as well. So I want to be able to go there and actually know. So, a good amount of Japanese. I want to sound a little more fluent. I just don't want to be one of those people that sound like a fucking tourist that go there and domo arigato. You know, and arigato gozaimasu. I don't want to just know those like 5 phrases. So me and my wife, we've been doing Duolingo. We kind of have a nice little competition with one another. You know, so we're starting to learn a lot of that stuff. You know, like kore wa watashi mo akai boshi desu ka, which is these are my red this is my red hat. So slowly learning it, but we'll get there. Like in the beginning they start very simple. It's like miso, water, you know, gohan, rice, ocha, green tea, and then you just slowly start to learn how to like construct sentences. Like to is an and like a lot of sentences are gonna have kore wa or sore wa, unless you're referencing this particular. So anyways, I like I said, I want to be one of those people that can go there and actually speak and the bigger thing is like I notice now, like we go and I play like Yakuza, or I'll play like a game that does have Japanese in it. I'm starting to recognize a lot of the hiragana or katakana, and like we can start to be like, oh, it's, you know, we'll start to see like, oh, that's en and that's sa, and so we have san, and then we so we'll start to be able to put the phrase together and then translate at least parts of it to get it. So it's kind of neat. It's an interesting language. It's been a little easier than I thought it would be to learn it. It can get confusing sometimes. My bigger thing is I read something and then I mix the nouns up. Like I know it's hat, and I know hat is bushi, bolshi. I know it sounds like bullshit, but it's bolshi. And hat or umbrella is kasa. And then shoes are kutsu. And I'll see the sentence and I see kutsu, but I'll put umbrella. Or I'll put I'll put umbrella, kasa, and then it'll be wrong. So it's like one of those things you just have to kind of keep practicing at it. But it's gonna be funny because that way I can actually buy a game that's in Japanese and actually play it, because I'll be able to read it at least to enough that I can start to parse it together and be like, okay, I know what they're saying there. You know. At some point, what I want to do is, and like I said, we're practicing now, so we have like over a year. We have almost 2 years to kind of learn the language. And then, because we've been trying to like plan out some trips over for the next few years. We have our Virgin Voyages cruise in April that we're going to be doing. That's going to take us to the Caribbean. Then Seth and his girlfriend Bella, we got them a cruise that we're going to be going on with them in September of next year. And that's just to Catalina and Ensenada. It's like a little 5-day trip. So we're going to do that. And those are our 2 big trips for next year. Because the one is like a big, like, 8-night trip through the Caribbean. We're going to be going to the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands and the Bahamas, and then back to Miami. So that's a big trip for us. The other one is just going to be a simple like Catalina and then Ensenada. Yeah, well, like I said, we're slowly kind of learning it, and like I said, it's funny. We'll see stuff like we've been watching some videos, like, so we're trying to like build up ideas of like, hey, where are places we should go, and we'll pause the menu and look at signs and sit here and try to translate them, and we're slowly starting to get it. The bigger thing is like as you get into katakana and they start adding like dots to symbols that you know already, like it's like, this is me, or ma, this is ma, But now there's these two little dots next to it, and that changes it into something completely different. So I don't know. Like I said, it's weird because I took 4 years of Spanish and I can't remember most of it. But weirdly enough, like, and granted, it's new, but it seems like the big thing that got me with Spanish was like all the conjugation and tenses, and it seems like a lot of that gets thrown out of the way in Japanese. Instead of there being a ton of tenses, it's more based on context. So like a term like when you're putting a sentence, you don't have to put whether it's he or she. It's based on context. If I'm referencing somebody, it's automatically referenced that it's a she because that's who we're referencing. That's what we're talking about. That's where our conversation is. So it's kind of neat like that there's a lot of that stuff goes out the window. Now, we haven't done a ton of verb yet, so maybe conjugation will come back into play and I'll be screaming and wanting to pull my hair out at that point. So, sorry. Let's see. Do we have...
Objection!
But yeah, in 2026, we have our one trip's going to be the Japan thing because that's going to be expensive and it's going to take some time. And that's going to be a big trip for us because that's like an 8-day trip. It would be 9, but you lose a day when you're flying there. So, 12-hour flight to get there, 12 to 13-hour flight to get there. But then our next year, we're going to be saving up the rest of that year for a trip because my wife's always wanted to go to Australia. So we're going to go to Sydney, Australia at that point. Now, we might try to do 1 or 2 cities. We'll see. But that's our goal there. And then from that point, we'll see where we're at. I would love to go to Germany because I was there as a kid, or going to Amsterdam would be really cool. Thought about doing like a European cruise where you can go to multiple countries. Like they have Virgin as a cruise where you can go to Spain and France and Italy. They also have one that goes to England and Amsterdam and Belgium. So Amsterdam's kind of cool because you can go there and basically most of the populace speaks English. I believe there's some Dutch spoken, but for the most part, you can get by with English there. Belgium's a little different. They do, like, most people will have some grasp on English, but French is always a good thing to know when you go to Belgium. Welcome to Brazil. Oh my goodness, she keeps changing like she keeps changing her story so many times. Oh man, you mentioning Fast 5 and it's like I kind of want to watch some Fast 5 now. Oh, that movie's so good.
Objection!
I still think it might be
Objection!
the second best. I'm still gonna go with Tokyo Drift being the best. But Fast Five's a close second. I think the reason it's funny because Tokyo Drift originally was like kind of a cast-off movie. You're thinking it's the end of the series, but it's actually the movie that kind of revived the series. It brought Vin Diesel back to the series, which was a bit, big. It got Paul Walker back on board. So when they put, Fast Furious or the Fast and Furious, which is Fast 4, it got a bunch of those people to come back to the movie. Like, oh, we got Han. And you're like, how do we have Han? He died. And then you realize, like, oh, this is like a prequel to that. Because it's like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 3, 7. Three kind of takes place in the middle of 7 almost. We just keep destroying her. And then, like, Miles is getting the credit for it. Doom 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 doom. I don't know. What do you think, Ivan? Like, my order with those movies is 2, 3. Or I'm sorry, 3, then 5, and 6. Then probably 1, then 4, then 7, 8. And weirdly enough, 2 moves up, and 9 and 10 are probably the worst in the series. I did not enjoy 9, and I did not enjoy 10. Like, 9 actually kind of made me angry at some point, because it's like, oh, we finally got, we finally got Sean Bozeman back. And he's like, yeah, we strapped a rocket to a Pontiac Fiero. Like, really? That's what we did? Oh, and the guy that was replacing tires on his car in Tokyo Drift, they're like hanging out together. And we can't get Bow Wow to come back. And I did not like 10. 10 was kind of bad. Like, Brian can't come back. He's tending family, but my sister can come back. 8 was okay. Charlize Theron was fine, but not great. And 10 ends with a pretty good reveal. Like, it has a great reveal at the end, like bringing somebody back that we were like, oh. I mean, so did 9. Technically, they brought somebody back there too. So, like, they just keep bringing all the dead people back. Like, they managed to survive in like a crazy way. Five, 1, 4. Fair enough. Fair enough. It just seems like and 10 is supposed to be like the pinnacle event, which was supposed to be a 2-part movie. Now they're saying, oh, it's 3 parts. It's like, and the first one just, I don't know. I will say, I like what's his name as a villain, and I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. I don't know why. But I really liked him as the villain. He was good. The rest of the cast just at this point just seems like, yeah, we're just, they didn't bring any fire to it. And, you know, it's like at this point they know they're at the end, and it's just like, you know. So, you know, it's just one of those weird. Let's press. But there's a fence in between them. I guess the fence doesn't go all the way up. I thought it went all the way up. She mentioned the muffler.
Hold it!
Press it. Ask further. Good witnessing, witness. It's kind of ridiculous. Hold it! I thought I was gonna be able to try to finish this before the end of the night, but boy, I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see. This witness is taking forever. Did she hang? Yeah, I guess she did hang it up. It was closed. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. No. She couldn't have seen it all. Whoops.
Objection!
She couldn't because the foam was behind a concrete pillar. There's no way she could have seen it.
Objection!
Wow! Just slammed her. She can't. She can't take it. Just coughing up lies.
Objection!
Okay. You ordered the orange peel lunchbox. Because I'm trying to get all these lunch boxes, there's an achievement for it. Just say red sus and you win. It's interesting. Hello, Germany, how are you? Hopefully everything's good. I've gotten it wrong twice, so... But I think you have to get it wrong, because you gotta collect the lunch boxes for the achievement. Objection! 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 Oh wait, I gotta present it.
Take that!
You brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Catching her in a lie. She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. What is Amigus? Germany, just to ask the question, because I don't know. How long are these games, Ivan? Let's see. I can tell you real quick. Let me save. Oh, they don't put a time on it. That's the time of the game save, I think. Yeah, I think that's just the time of the save. I'd have to go look at my hours involved on, well, yeah, I'd have to look at my Xbox hours, but I'm going to say, well, I can tell you, normally my sessions are about an hour long with this. I've had about, probably put in about 12 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. Ah, I gotcha. I haven't played much Among Us. I've dabbled with it, but not. I got the red sus. I figured that was Among Us, but I didn't get the other one. Let's say 12 hours.
Objection!
Angle of view of the crime? Maybe distance? Oh, I gotcha. It seems like it's not that much shorter. All you did was take out the N. AS would be a better one.
Objection!
It's just me being a stodgy old person, though.
Objection!
time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Huh. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. This is true. You're not lying. It is one of those things where internet culture can be dumb. Well, it's not dumb. It just is what it is. It probably flows off the tongue a little more smooth. Amagus. That's how I pronounced it. Maybe that's not right. It does make it a solo word. I was gonna say, that's so much longer.
Objection!
You could make pasta in that amount of time. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. Hopefully I don't bang the microphone too much. Oh, I gotta go turn on my air conditioning. It's hot in here. Ugh. I got back sweats right now from this thing. People don't realize when you have your lights up here and everything, it's like, it's a lot. You start to sweat. No, but 5 minutes, she didn't have time to run away? Yeah. Hold it. A triple decker? One was, of course, the victims. The other blood type matched that of the defendant. The shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence.
Objection!
Wow. Well, that's unfortunate.
Hold it!
I'm gonna press on everything.
Hold it!
We gotta beat this shoe somehow. The shoe's gonna cost us.
Hold it! Hold it!
No. Not helping, lady.
Hold it!
The peppered fish guts. Oh no. Ugh. You know, one of my biggest worries though about going to Japan, and maybe if somebody has any answers on this, at least what I have read kind of worries me a little bit. is here in the US, when you go to a restaurant, you are the king, right? And you can order something however you want. I mean, I guess certain restaurants, like you start paying big dollar restaurants, sometimes the chefs will dictate what you're getting served, and that's what you're getting. But for the most part, where most of us can go afford to buy food on a regular basis, you know, your Burger Kings or your Chili's or your Applebee's or whatever, you know, you can customize what you get. Hey, I want this burger with no tomatoes, or I want to add avocado, etc., right? You want to add something, you pay an extra cost, you take something off, okay, they take it off. And that's not how it works in Japan, apparently. From what I have heard, and I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, barring an allergy thing, and even then, if you do have an allergy and you try to use it, they may just say, well, you know, you probably have to go and eat somewhere else. I just turned it on like literally 2 minutes ago. It was like 78 degrees in here. My back was sweating. Crime photo. Oh wait, that's a white shoe.
Take that! Objection! Objection!
Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. I like how we're all shocked now. That's a problem, so... Okay. Oh, the white shoe is the victim's, not hers. Okay, not the suspect. Oh.
Objection!
Okay, well, what's gonna be in this photo? Oh!
Take that!
Well, you said the defendant said muffler.
Objection! Take that!
Okay. Ah. All right. So we can save here, and then we'll probably call it for the night because it's been some time, and man, I am starting to get tired. So, oh wait, this isn't what I wanted. I meant to exit. I thought it would take me back. A little bit. I think the judge is kind of playing like he's always susceptible to some sort of influence, be it the prosecuting attorney or witnesses on the stand. In this case, she kept throwing food at him, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm really into food." So, Anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. Thanks, Ivan, for stopping by. Germany, thanks for stopping by as well. Appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow night, 9:30 as well. And we'll be playing some more of Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition. So until next time, thanks to everybody for watching. Have a great afternoon, evening. We'll see you next time. Bye.